Hey everyone, and happy Sunday. Happy Steelers Sunday, by the way. So everybody that survived that, didn't click off of this video. I just kind of want to throw something out there. This is not just for teens. This is kind of for everybody. God really placed something on my heart today, and I'm hoping they can get out to anybody that wants to hear it. I want to talk about the dog days of fasting. Right now, uh, we are kind of dog sitting my brother-in-law's puppies right now. We got a husky and a golden retriever. I'm gonna see if I can get the golden. Come here, Toby. Come here, pup. Can you come up? Up, up, up. There's the boy. There he is. Anyway, so the dog days of fasting. It kind of reminded me of something that I've seen in Proverbs. So I'm gonna be reading out of the New Living Translation, Proverbs 26:11. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his foolishness. It's kind of easy when you're this far deep into a fast that you can, be like, oh, what are we going to do afterwards? Or, man, can you imagine like the big meal we're going to eat once this is all over? And I don't think inherently that is like an awful thing to think about, but I can think about one time when I was kind of caught in that. I think it was the 2018 fast. I was doing only liquids, so I was, having, protein shakes, V8 juice, all that kind of stuff. I wasn't having any solid food. And towards the middle and end of the fast, I was on Food Network apps on my phone, just like looking at recipes and all that kind of stuff, getting me be like, I just can't wait this to be over. I can't wait for this to be over so that I can eat all this. And then if I can find it, I'm going to show you what I actually ended up making as my first meal back from the fast. It is this disgusting pile of carbs and meat, and it was just one of those things that I just kind of probably went a little overboard on. And we've been listening to a lot of preaching, and one of the messages I've heard is one from Pastor Marcus. He was my senior pastor when I was living in Cincinnati. He was talking about how in the book of Numbers, the Israelites, after they've been after they've been freed from Israel, were complaining so much about the manna that they were getting. They were getting food from heaven, and they were complaining about it. So God's like, all right, I'm going to send in all this quail. There's going to be quail that you could walk around for days and still be surrounded by quail. And these Israelites would just stuff their faces. They said that the person that had the least quail had 10, and they just ate themselves to death. They were talking about how they were having, the meat coming out of their noses. You can read this. It's in Numbers. I'll probably throw up the reference really quick. But they were just giving themselves all of this, not appreciating the manna from heaven, and it did end up actually killing them. And so the thing I was thinking about is we need to appreciate the manna from heaven, the spiritual food that we are getting during this fast. We are not gorging ourselves, and we are saying no right now so that we can experience a greater yes from God. We just keep on saying, no to the meat, no to whatever you guys are doing, no to social media, no to Facebook, maybe no to video games for some of the teens out there, or the adults, I don't judge. And we're saying this no right now so that we can get that manna from heaven, so we can be fed by His presence, we can be fed by His Spirit, and we can be fed spiritually in a great way. So don't take this time for granted. Don't wish it away. In the dog days of the fast, that's where you get some of your greatest blessing. I know that I've been blessed amazingly. I know that a lot of our fasting prayers have already been answered. This has been a great week. So with all that being said, go Steelers, have a great fast, and I'll see you probably in the midweek. I'm going to do a midweek catch-up this week, so bye, guys.